2005 was my first race in Australia, and I had no clue. I had no clue. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what was allowed, what was not allowed. So yeah, it was completely new words for me.
My first Formula One is 2011 in Shanghai. I started. Now I'm working in 4 years in the F1.
The thing about photography is that you could be an amateur sitting in that grandstand and not even have as good equipment as it is, but still get good pictures. You know, it is possible.
I still remember I have 2 or 3 years I shot on the grandstand as a spectator. I use not too much professional camera.
With the new digital DSLRs, it's easier to get this kind of cinematic look. It speeds up your creativity a lot because you see instantly the result, the picture.
It's a Canon EOS 1DX Mark II. Cameras have evolved over the years, obviously, but it's still the same. It's all about light going through the lens onto what used to be the film plane, but now obviously it's digital.
I use a Nikon lens, which is my favorite 150mm lens. I have like cinematic lenses they use for movies, just to try out things.
After many years, I started to use the prime lens. It's much more easy for focus because we're just thinking about how to make the picture beautiful.
Well, it's quite expensive. I mean, you're carrying about £40,000 worth of equipment on you.
I usually try to follow like shadows, light, colors. I'm trying to get very graphic pictures. I don't think it's a really reason for me to get like normal kind of truck stuff. So I'm trying to see a picture behind a picture.
We try to use slow shutter speed and we try to find a good light. And this year, luckily for the 1000 Grand Prix, we have a very nice light.
If it's raining, it's good because at least you get the water in the picture. If it's grey and there's no rain, no water, no sun, it's difficult. That's the difficult thing. The relationship with the team is very important. I think it took me like 3 years to get accepted in the garage by the mechanics and everybody. Because you are there, it's a small place, you are always in a way somehow.
So you've got to be able to handle it correctly and stuff, and the last thing you can do is go close to the car because they've got to get the car out, get it working right and set up. And you know, so generally if the driver's in a bit of a mood, you sit back and use a longer lens really. Through
the years they kind of learned how I work. Now even like if they want to take off the nose of the car, they wait for me to get the shot, you know. It wasn't like that in the first years. The cars are under braking here, so they're a little bit slower. If you pan them when they're full power, the chances of getting them sharp, even here it's difficult. Your hit rate is very minimal. For this particular spot with this light, I would probably go, underexpose a little bit, go dark, and try to use the silhouette, the shape of the car, which is beautiful. This is a 600mm f4, so that's pulling the so that's bringing me closer to the action. So the shot I did before was a wide angle with a small car. This is the big car coming into the front.
Normally in the grandstand, you will use the slow shutter speed. Then it's like a line and with the car with a very high speed. The
atmosphere on the grid is just special, and there's so much tense in the air, and the faces of the drivers.
I always find the grid a great atmosphere, and the way that the guys are just about to go out and race, you know, and they're on the grid, it's chaotic. For me, that's a massive buzz and a privilege to be there.